Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Cast Before Cosmos. If you guys are new here, guys, my name is Kerry. If you've been here before, you know this head. Oh my god. Sorry I'm late, guys. It's a Sunday, right? It's Leo's day. Leo's either early or just a little bit late. Alright, let me just get the Let me try and speak English to begin with. Let me get the the chat settings right, and then we'll get started, Leo. All right. How is everybody? How are you all, guys? I hope everyone's doing good. Rising and shining. Well, I mean, for those of you who are over on the other side of the world, you guys are probably getting ready to unwind, or I don't know, it could be Saturday night. You might be feeling all right. I don't know, you could be going out, doing your thing, Leo. I need my tea closer. But anyway, for those of you my side of the world, oh god, I haven't tested this yet, right? So I gotta sip slowly, right? I gotta take something slowly, Leo. I don't know, something could have felt like it's been taking a real slow time, but with those fives showing up, the past 24 hours I've been seeing fives nonstop. So something about change and some sort of fast change is approaching for you guys. So we're going to tap into that and see what comes out for today for you guys. That's not too bad. That's perfect temperature. Ooh. Something's just... Oh, look at that. 5 on the screen. 5 in the room, 5 likes. Again, guys, this is around that 5 energy. So let's have a look. Let's go down the straight and narrow path and get ourselves some nice PG, PC kind of oracle to start with. All right, before we get into anything else. All right, so... Again, hope you guys are doing well. It's almost lunchtime my side of the world, so I'm doing all right. It is the 27th of April, 2025 where I'm at. It is currently 11:51 a.m. on the clock. My local town. Oops. What the hell? That wasn't supposed to be there. How did that even get there? How did that get there? Somebody wants to know. This was part of from yesterday morning when I was downloading before I could transfer it to my notebook. So I just threw it on one of the business cards that I use, the blank-sided business cards that I use for the channeled messages. But so I don't know, something. How'd you get there, right? How'd you get somewhere? Divinity's come out on the table with growth at the bottom. So I don't know. It's going to be about your spiritual growth, all right? That's how you got there. You spiritually grew, Leo, okay? How'd you get there? I don't know how this got into this pile, though. It's just so bizarre. I don't remember using these yesterday. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Seeing 144 on my screen. Sun is currently in Taurus, guys. The moon is currently in Aries. Sunday ruled by the sun, obviously. Leo energy. With those fives as well. 5th house, Leo. That's representing you guys. But also, this could be about your self-expression, creativity. This could also be surrounding romance. But we're going to see where this takes us. Saturday night, right? What are you guys doing on a Saturday night? Just hermit mode, right? Keeping your peace, maintaining your peace. All right. What do we got for Leo? Connection. All right. So maybe this is going to be about love or romance, okay? So somebody could be coming into some sort of divine union or a divine connection. Divinity, connection, faith. Universe has got somebody's back here when it comes to connection and support. So support's come straight out. Support and support are backing each other in 2 different oracle decks that I've got together here. So you've definitely got, or the spirit are telling you to keep the faith, right? There's some sort of support that's about to come towards you, Leo. This could be what's changing. All right, yeah, friendship. So it could be in the form of friendships. Could be in the form of romantic connections. Doesn't necessarily have to be. We're seeing support and friendship out here. So something you're being led towards or guided towards, or somebody that you're being led or guided towards. What do we got for Leo? Oh, that's too many. Somebody maybe needs to, or somebody may be dropping some sort of burdens, right? That was a lot of cards that just dropped out. So I don't know, somebody in your energy, Leo, could be dropping some sort of burdens. This could be you just dropping your burdens. What do we got going on for my Leos? Wisdom. Okay. What did you learn from? You learned from something from the past. Something from the past is teaching you about connections moving forward. Yeah, self-love, okay? So, learning to love yourself first, teaching you how to love others. But this is also about knowing that love is the foundation for all things, okay? Compassion here. Compassion. Courage, blessing, patience. So whatever this is, Leo, I'm seeing that this took, or whatever you're moving into is what is going to take some sort of support and compassion from others and some sort of courage within yourself. But I'm also feel like the compassion that you've had towards yourself, the self-love that you've had for yourself in your journey that you've been going on, and the courage that you've shown, you've got some sort of blessings coming in. You've been patiently, I feel like for some of you guys, you're patiently waiting for something, right? Keeping that faith there as well, trusting that the universe is going to bring you what it is that you've been waiting for, something that you've been manifesting, working on, building. Okay, this is about your creativity as well. Definitely some sort of courage, right? Some sort of courageous step. Yeah, the courageous step was, the transformation to love yourself, okay? So it took, I'm going to say it took a lot of strength for somebody to move away from what they thought was meant to be or should have been, okay, to go and focus on themselves. But it's bringing about some sort of blessings here, and I feel like for somebody that's about to start pouring in really quickly, just like we saw that drain unblocking yesterday in my vision. Well, not that you guys saw that, I saw that. It's that same sort of sense of something here is on the brink of entering, okay? So again, could just be connections, could be love, could be friends, but there's just some sort of increase of support from spirit and the universe right now that's coming in for you guys, right? Happiness is on the bottom here, so it's going to bring about some sort of happiness too, whatever this change is, whatever this fast change is. So this is also a test, okay? So you could have also just passed some sort of test, or you're about to be tested, okay? It could also be about that. All right, let's just have a look over here. Oh, that wants to... Yeah, this rubber band just broke, so I don't know. You could have felt like something broke you in the past, Leo, but I feel like whatever it is, right, you're bouncing back, okay? You're still bouncing back. You might feel like you're broken, but you're bouncing back, so keep going. I don't know why I just tossed you in the bin like that, but hey, maybe just toss that attitude in the bin. Maybe that's what that's about, okay? Just get rid of that attitude. All right, what does Leo need to know? No more tests. You're like, fuck the tests. You're like, can I just graduate already? Nat wants a graduation. What do you want to do, Nat? Just party? All right, for my Leos, those of you who I'm connecting to, what does Leo need to be aware of at this moment? Can my charms stop just jingling on that table like that? It's actually annoying me. They sound more like they're just scraping than jingling. My focus is on my life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. So this situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It's draining me. So I don't know. Again, you moved away from something to focus on it yourself. Why is this coming up? Why do we need to... Oh, sword and a rose. So, I don't know. You gain some sort of clarity and truth, okay? Some sort of revelations. This could have been about somebody maybe stringing you along, okay? Or somebody or something, an energy that was just, I want to say taking you for a ride as well, all right? So we've got key on a string, stringing you along. But you got some sort of truth about that now. That's why you've moved away to focus on yourself, because whatever that was too mentally draining. Again, Spirit, why do we need to know about this? Why is this coming up for Leo? Because this is somebody about somebody, you could have been engaged to this person or committed to this person. This is some sort of higher commitment here with engagement ring. And I'm embarrassed by my actions. I feel disgusted with myself. So this is about somebody that you moved away from, that you were in a partnership with. For those of you that resonates, this person's watching with camera here. Somebody could be watching you but is emotionally unavailable. Somebody could also be feeling abandoned by you right now, Leo. Okay, I feel abandoned by you and it's triggering my childhood trauma. So this person from your past, higher commitment. So I don't know, someone's feeling abandoned. Okay, this person feels like they're not enough. Why is this coming up for the collective? Poker face. All right, so this is somebody who... This could also be somebody who took some sort of gamble, or could be gambling as well. But somebody who's also... Could be bluffing too with poker face. As I said that, I don't know why, I noticed that I've got them upside down, or a couple of upside down, and it just caught my eye. And as I've pulled one off the bottom, straight under that is mask, right? I just said that, right? Bluffing, someone's bluffing, or poker face mask. So somebody's hiding some sort of feelings of abandonment, all right? Somebody that you've left behind. I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you, so yeah, somebody who's thinking about you. This person's struggling with their emotions right now. They don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Yeah, they've lost control. Somebody's lost control of their life, possibly since you've walked away, Leo. All right. Again, this isn't going to resonate for everybody. Noticing as well the connections dropping in and out. I feel like, it feels like for me I'm still in Mercury retrograde, because my devices have just been all out of whack still. My phone's been doing weird shit still. Alright. Spirit, who is this person whose life's out of control, putting on a mask, thinking about Leo right now? Why do we need to know about this? Why? Why, Spirit? Why? Oh, because Knight of Pentacles. Because something unexpected is going to be coming forward. Somebody might feel like maybe time could have healed some sort of wound between you and whoever's watching, right? Again, higher commitment. Could have been engagement, could have been marriage, could have just been somebody that you lived with. Why do we need to know about this person? Why do we need to know about this person? High Priestess. Well, your intuition already knows about this person. Okay, this is also you patiently waiting for something too. You could be sensing this person's presence, or that they're coming towards you. And you're just waiting, you're waiting to see whether you're correct, whether your intuition's on point. This is somebody that can't let go of you from the past, with the 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. But this is somebody that also, I feel like that 7 of Cups, this is you though, who's got multiple opportunities or possibilities. But you can sense somebody from your past is either thinking about coming back around, or they actually are. Who is this person for Leo? Who is this person? Who is this person for Leo? Six of Pentacles. Okay, somebody, it could be a Taurus energy, doesn't have to be. We've got Scorpio out here, so the moon's out here with Cancer, Pisces, and also Capricorn. So I don't know, this could be an earth sign, Scorpio type vibe. Doesn't have to be. You're taking a break, or you've taken some sort of break from this energy. But this was somebody that you gave to in the past. Oh, why are they thinking about Leo? Why are they thinking about Leo? Why are they thinking about Leo? Six of Swords, because you sailed away, okay? Because you're moving on to calmer waters. Because you've left them behind. You're gaining some sort of stability here as well, okay? You're taking all that confusion, all that chaos, all that conflict, and you're going off to heal on your own. All right, possibly you went off to have that transformation that you needed. Yeah, Ten of Swords in the reverse at the bottom of the deck to get those swords out of your back, okay? To recover from some sort of betrayal. Now, it could have been with this person, could have been another situation. Again, doesn't have to be with this person. But you've got some sort of... something's on the horizon here. Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So, 33... something that you've been working on with your masters. Okay, some sort of new beginning. All right, so you've got the Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles with the Fool there. 222 on my screen over here with 66. So somebody's definitely on the right path. They've balanced themselves out. And somebody, and with that 3-3 as well, that's balance as well. Those threes are balanced. Number 6. So you've balanced something out here, maybe when it comes to the commitment to work or how you work with something. It might not be necessarily others. It could just be how you work with particular energies. But you're moving forward with confidence as well, whoever I'm talking to. This person's thinking about how you're doing that, okay? This is on this person's mind, the fact that you're recovering, that you're working well at something or with something. There could be challenges that you're just working well with, right? But that's what this person's thinking about the past, right? Something about Ten of Cups, so a loss of family, maybe even. It could be just, you know, broken home. Again, Hierophant's here with that Ten of Cups. So I'm going to say this is potentially a marriage, right? That's gone bad. Possibly because something or somebody in the relationship maybe didn't transform, because the star's in reverse here. Somebody here has definitely changed, though, with the Hierophant and the upright, that number 5. Somebody's definitely made some sort of changes. There was something making you unhappy, Leo. Now, this could have been you, could have been the person you're connected to, right? But somebody was unhappy and knew that something had to change here. You could have also felt with that, I feel abandoned by you, and it's triggering my childhood traumas. So you could have been pretending maybe to be happy in a connection for a long time. And this person could have left you feeling abandoned and triggered, okay, because of some sort of childhood trauma that you had. Maybe this person neglected you emotionally in the connection. But this person's lost control of their life. They keep messing up, okay? They're not changing. Something's not changing for this person. Ace of Cups, all right? So, yeah, you've completed out this cycle with this person. There's no new beginnings with this. Ace of Cups in the reverse of the Chariot. So you've made a judgment decision here, okay? The judgment cross is there on front of that car there. You've called for judgment. You've made a judgment call, and you've moved on, right? Moving on to some sort of success. Overcoming some sort of obstacles here. And this person is, I'm going to say, losing control at a rapid rate as well with those 5s, all right? So maybe something's, some sort of control this person could be losing is happening really, really quickly. So they could be spiraling at the moment, all right? So that could be significant. Maybe this person might reach out for your help. I don't know. Maybe they could be thinking about a time when you supported them, Leo, all right? Could be thinking about when you supported them. Could be thinking about, I don't know, the way that you handled certain things maybe within the relationship. Okay, you could have taken a lot of responsibility as well for a lot of just the day-to-day things in a connection, all right? Or the day-to-day responsibilities. All right. What's this person's intentions when it comes to Leo? What's their intentions when it comes to Leo? Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, can I get one more with that? One more, please. What's their intentions? Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So, I don't know. Are they watching to see some sort of misfortunes happening in your life? Why? Why are they watching to see if there's misfortune right now? Because we saw camera out here as well. So there's definitely, someone's definitely watching something. Or this could also be you maybe seeing that. Or you could be getting a message maybe about some sort of misfortune, right? We've got this person, I've lost all control of my life, I keep messing up. So I don't know, they could have messed up something again. I did said before, right? I know this person could be wanting some sort of help maybe. So I don't know, with that Page of Swords there and that Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, I don't know, you might get a message from this person about some sort of financial misfortune that they're going through. Keep messing up. Keep messing up. All right, let's move those and let's go into what this misfortune is. Whether this is them trying to watch to see if you're misfortunate or they want to bring you a message about some sort of misfortune they're going through. Because that could go two ways and that could be two very different ways that we feel about what the fuck's actually happening here. Hi guys, how is everybody? Guys, don't forget to hit the like button for me as well. Share the live out if you can. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And don't forget to drop a comment and say, I was about to say, and say g'day, right? Wow, say g'day, huh? Definitely feel the Aussie vibes up in here, you guys. I don't even say that. That's not even my vocabulary. But I got all my Aussie crew in here. Love you guys. Love you guys. I'm going to start talking full fucking Ocker next in a minute, right? Anyway, guys, also, if you guys would like to book a personal private read, you can find details for that in the description box below. Also, we've got the Telegram group if you guys want to be a part of that and just join in on the random chats and the good vibes, right? That's the link is in the description for that as well. Also, the various ways that you can reach out and get in contact, and also the Facebook support group if Facebook's your thing. I don't know. I'm not really on the socials too much, am I, guys? Right? I'm not. I'm just always busy, right? I'm very busy. 12:12 on my clock. All right. So, okay, somebody's restless, right? Four of Swords in the reverse. Or somebody ready to act. This could also be ready to re-enter the world. I don't know. Re-entry of the world. Could somebody be being birthed? Right? Re-entering the world. That's what I just thought about, right? Re-entering the world. Being birthed. So this, I'm asking about this, no, I'm not. I'm actually not. Maybe I'm not wearing any bottoms at all, Sarah. No. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I am wearing bottoms. Oh my god. Topless tarot is one thing, but bottomless tarot, just, you know, the ride doesn't rhyme, you know, it's not, you can't see below the table. We're all above board here. Well, look at that. I just said it was 12:12 before, and look at that. Mirrored numbers in the on my screen here. I'm seeing 21:12 in the count, on the count. 21:12, that was just then. Wow, that dropped quickly. That dropped quickly. I don't know, people getting stuck at commercials or some shit. I don't even know if there's commercials in there. Anyway, collective, what I was asking, my Leos, I was trying to ask about this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Swords situation. So I don't know, you could be getting a message about somebody's finances, or somebody could be looking to see if you've got some sort of misfortune in your finances. Again, it's one or the other there, but we've got the Four of Swords in the reverse and the Nine of Wands. All right, so you could also be just recovering from something and maintaining your boundaries. So I don't know, maybe when you get some sort of message about somebody else's misfortune, you might defend your position or protect your territory, so to speak. Okay, because you may have only just recovered yourself. But why is somebody looking to see about finances? Oh, wow. Knight of Swords. Why? I just asked, why do they want to know about your finances? Maybe so they can come rushing in. I don't know. Somebody could be seeing to maybe see whether you've financially recovered from something. Maybe they want to come rushing in and be a part of whatever you're building. Where? Why do they want to come rushing in? Why are they rushing in there like that? Charging in. Eight of Wands. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, look at that. All right, because I want to work with you. I want to work with you. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Please, let's work together. That's why they're watching. Okay. Sounds sincere, right? This sounds like love, collective. I don't know whose story this is, man, but geez, this sounds like love. So, I mean, it's so romantic, the way this person wants to just maybe charging because they're out of misfortune, right? But I'll just put the deck here. Look at that. Stars in reverse. So, I don't know. This is, someone could literally be a little bit delusional, I'm going to say as well. Their mouth might be disconnected from their brain at times. But this is somebody who hasn't changed, okay? Whoever this person is from the past that is heavily thinking about you, can we please work together? Someone hasn't transformed. The Star in reverse, the Sun in reverse. Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Did I just say that's not good enough times? That's not good. Just in case y'all need to know, that is not good, right? This is not good. We don't want that. Someone could be blocking themselves from being happy here. This person could be their own block. Delaying themselves from actually being happy. We have a glitch. We have a glitch in the system. But that's not good. That's not good. That is not good. What? I haven't even asked a question, and already, right? Someone's like, yeah, but we're not done yet. The world in reverse. Okay, so refusing, right? Refusing to close out some sort of cycle here, right? Refusing to do the work. Refusing to see the light. Refusing to learn the lessons. Refusing to heal. Trying to take shortcuts. Doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. I don't know what this person is potentially thinking that you're some sort of shortcut to success. Okay? That's what I'm trying to get at here. You're the shortcut to success. Knight of Pentacles, right? The reliable one. The sturdy one. The stable one. Slow and steady wins the race, right? Ay. Knight of Cups is in the reverse under that, by the way. Very unrealistic, okay? Again, you're not a meal ticket for this King of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. King of Pentacles in reverse thinks there's maybe a divine feminine who can balance things out for him, right? Pour into his cup to balance him out. Oh, please. See, if we just did that, divine feminine, if you just pour into my cup, baby, then we can celebrate, right? If you could just give to me one more time, divine feminine, then we could celebrate. Someone didn't get the memo, right? Devil in reverse. I don't know. Did somebody not get the memo? Maybe that's the message that's going to be given here, right? I don't know. Maybe someone's going to contact you and you're going to be like, hey, did you get the memo about your situation and my situation? Like, I'm at this point. You're like 10 of Pentacles in the reverse with your own ish going on. But, hey, yeah, so I'll totally pour into your cup, baby, so we can party together. All right? Please let me fix your problems. No, no, no. Why? This, right? Because that sun in reverse, star in reverse, the world in reverse. Because this person hasn't learned a damn fucking thing about anything. That's why. King of Swords in the reversal. I split the deck. I don't know. King of Pentacles in the reverse. He could be lying about his finances too. Someone's very, like, I don't know, this person, not very logical, right? There's no, I don't know where the logical basis for your consideration would even be here. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, it's all very appealing, isn't it, Leo? Right? This is all very appealing. Please reconsider. It's now 12:21 p.m. on the clock. 3-3, that 3-3 energy, that 6 energy is going to be significant as well for somebody. This person's avoiding something with that Two of Swords there, right? This person's avoiding something. They could be avoiding seeing the truth about a situation. Don't know. What is this? What? I don't know. This sounds like delusion, right? Somebody's just a little bit delusional about how something's going to play out. Somebody here is blah, 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 stable and successful, right? Stable and successful. 6 of Wands with the 9 of Pentacles. So, and independent too. Look at that. Queen of Swords straight under that. Successfully independent. We've got a successfully independent individual out here. Divine masculine, divine feminine. Right? And somebody here is potentially stuck in the past. Maybe this person thinks that, I don't know. At some point, I'm going to say, Leo, you were overgiving, right? Because somebody thinks that you're still going to give to them. But this was back when, and this is the other thing. Somebody's watching to see. Yeah, that's what it is. Look, Leo, somebody is seeing, okay? I've got the Queen of Wands here with the Death card, the Page of Swords, Hierophant in reverse with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody's seeing that you've learnt your lesson or you've gained some sort of spiritual wisdom, right? When it comes to overgiving, okay? And when it comes to also healing yourself, all right? So somebody can see that you've made some sort of change here. You've put an ending to overgiving and to some sort of codependency, victim mentality as well, being oversensitive, being emotionally out of balance, or not being able to regulate your emotions, or when you become overly emotional. But someone's seeing that you've put an end to that, all right? And that you're standing here as some sort of independent, successfully independent and stable, right? That's what they're seeing you as now. This is why somebody feels like they made a poor decision maybe in the past with judgment in the reverse. They made a poor decision in where they committed to, in who they devoted themselves to. So, I don't know. Somebody could have been juggling you as well. Scorpio energy there. King of Cups, all right? So, this King of Cups made some sort of poor decision here, or failed again to learn some sort of lesson when it came to choices or balancing something up. Or again, somebody was juggling you. But now that you're doing better, this person, without making any changes, without doing any of the work, wants to rush the fuck back in here, right? And communicate the fact that they want to work together. Pig's fucking ass, right? Who the fuck do they think Leo is? Some sort of fucking chump? I'm offended for whoever this Leo is, right? I'm offended for you, Leo, because this is like some bullshit. You want to... You don't... I mean, this motherfucker's not even pretending to be changed. They're like, clear as fucking day. I haven't changed. But hey, can we work together? Can we just, you know... Can I just ride in your inertia, right? Can I just ride in your wake, you know? And the momentum that's behind you? Fuck no. Fuck no, right? Leo's like, fuck no. Well, this Leo said fuck no anyway. Well, I don't know. As I split the deck, I think Leo's like, yeah, fuck no. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Fuck no. That would be a delay, right? That would be a false start on my Wheel of Fortune. Leo's like, that would be a false start on my Wheel of Fortune. Why the fuck would I go fucking my shit up right now? Leo, you're going to leave this out in the cold. Someone's going to leave this out in the cold. I feel like somebody's going to try to communicate something with you. And you're going to leave this behind. You're going to tell this person, hell no. Nobody puts Leo in a corner? Well, depends in what context, Amber. Depends on what context, right? Yeah, Leo's successfully moving forward, okay? Leo... You're on the wheel, baby, and you're having success too, all right? On the Wheel of Fortune, having some sort of success here, you are not about to give in to some sort of false start. No false starts. Leo doesn't do false starts. Somebody's got regret here, right? Deep regret. Deep regret. And they're going to feel more regretful if they do decide to come forward and actually try to have this conversation, right? They're going to feel worse. Yeah. 5 of Swords, right? They could get aggressive. They might try to argue it with you. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that, darling. They might even try and bully you into being in a connection with them. Fall in reverse, right? Someone was foolish. Someone's being foolish. This is also maybe somebody isn't prepared for you to fight for yourself or to fight against, okay? Because the Fool in reverse is being unprepared. So I don't know, somebody might be unprepared for... They could actually feel intimidated by you when they have some sort of conversation. I don't know. Leo, you can be intimidating. But this person was just very, very careless, right? Very careless with this connection. Okay, they are going to have to move on. They're going to have to move on and go through some sort of recovery period, okay? They don't know this yet because they really do believe, right, that there's some sort of Knight of Wands type energy, but this Knight of Wands is shit. They're moving forward to some sort of tower. Okay, that's what's happening to this person. They're gonna move forward and find themselves having some sort of tower movement. Ooh, movement. Some tower movement. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. You guys are too freaking generous, man. I love you guys. But yeah, somebody's going to be very, very crushed, okay? I don't know, you could be fucking like a bit of a wrecking ball, Leo. I might feel like you're a bit of a fucking wrecking ball when you come down on this. I don't know, come down on this person. You could come down quite hard on this person too. And we saw that Queen of Swords out there. That could be you just spitting your truth at somebody too, all right? You're releasing the burdens though. You're like, I don't want to be bothered with this fucking shit no more. 222, you're on the right path. 303, you guys are manifesting as well. You don't have time for this shit, right? You're like, I do not have time for this shit. I don't know, do we need to give 3 strikes before fucking people like that are out? I mean, if you're repeating your message like that even more than once and you're not putting into context what the fuck you're even talking about, you're cutting a pretty fine line up here anyway in the chat. And you guys were feeling uncomfortable by it, so, you know, I think good call. Good call, mod team, right? You guys made a good call. I don't know why I just kept shuffling. I had no intention to ask a question or do anything else beyond that. I was actually going to put that deck down and get you guys a couple of oracle cards from my deck before I close this live up and let you guys get on with the rest of your Saturday nights. Feeling all right? I don't know. Was your Saturday nights as exciting as mine over there, guys? I mean, last night I worked on the first PowerPoint presentation for our weekly discussion group. So I've already started working on some of the discussion topics and some of the content, and I've got a whole bunch of you guys that have emailed me your details to be a part of that, which is really, really cool. So that little group is actually growing a lot quicker than I thought it would. So yeah, I just spent last night pretty much working and also trying to nurse my daughter who's got a bit of a cough forming at the moment. So but that's how exciting my Saturday night got. But it was good. I was very, very productive. And Ralph's had a sneak peek. Ralph did get a sneak peek at the first presentation. So that's lucky Ralph, but I did need somebody to just go over that for me and just see how that looked and you know, proofread it and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm giving myself a little pat on the back for getting that sorted out, because that's something that I've wanted to do for a really long time, and to actually get that step and for it to flow through like that and to actually get things organized is a bit of a milestone for me. So, you know, I'm excited about that. I'm excited about it. Who's being a crumb snatcher? Oh my God, what are we talking about? Do I even want to know? Do I want to know? Will I get too distracted? I love you guys. You do. You distract the shit out of me in the best possible way. In the best possible way. Crumb snatchers. You call kids crumb snatchers? Oh shit. I call desperate men and women crumb snatchers. You know, people that'll just happily snatch a crumb. Oh shit. Oh my God. And let me just tell you guys, for those of you that are interested, right, what the first topic in the online meeting discussion topic is actually going to be about dating red flags. All right, so we're going to go through dating red flags first, which I think is going to be fun, and then obviously we'll get time as a group to, you know, ask each other some questions and share some insight and experiences about those topics that we're going to go through in our first Zoom. I'm actually thinking about going with using Google Meets instead of Zoom, because there's a feature in Google Meets, which is like you can raise your hand to speak, which I think is really important in an online meeting dynamic, that you know, people's mics are muted until you're basically like raise your hand to speak, so that people can actually hear what the fuck's going on, and you know, you're not getting everyone's just background noises and shit like that as well. So but yes, there will be, you know, group rules, just things like that, basic you know, courtesies that we'll have to be mindful of when we're doing these as well. And I'm looking at what time and day that we can set that on that's going to work best for you know, both sides, my side of the world and for you guys the other side of the world. So I'm thinking around surrounding the weekend, right, would have to be probably the best time for everybody. Yeah, basically I will open up details to the rest of the channel probably in a couple of days' time, once I've gone through and looked at the numbers of the members who have sent through their interest, and then I'll go from there so that I can figure out where my number limits lie. All right, anyway, Spirit, for my Leos in this situation, just for my Leos in general, Spirit, what's some advice that Leo could use at this time to help them through with whatever they're currently facing, whether that be this situation that we saw on the table or any other situation? For my Leo, please, Spirit, and thank you. Freedom, baby, right? Freedom. I left that here. Freedom. Release yourself from self-imposed limitations, okay? Liberation through authenticity. You have released yourself from toxic bonds. So this is about just being free, baby, to be you, okay? Freeing yourself from all those thoughts, limitations, the toxicities, anything that is keeping you stuck, okay? This is you gaining some sort of freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom, physical freedom, whatever that is. You are freeing yourself and you are stepping into a much more authentic version of yourselves, which is so beautiful to see. Leo, I fucking love you guys so much. Guys, also don't forget, if you haven't already, please pop a like on the video for me, and I will catch you guys in our next catch up. All right, until then, guys, take care of yourselves, look after yourselves. Don't forget the new moon is on the 28th. So think about what it is that you are trying to bring in with this new moon manifesting. All right, love you guys, take care, until next time. Mwah. Bye for now.